Guys, you couldn't make this shit up if you tried. So stick with me here. I'm gonna kind of like paint the picture. I live in the far southwest suburbs of Chicago. I live in a town called Shanahan, Channahon, zip code 60410. The next town to us is Minooka, Minooka. Minooka's big claim to fame is that's where Ron Swanson is from. As a matter of fact, I don't know if it's his father or his uncle or his grandfather is the mayor of Minooka. But yeah, this is our local celebrity, Ron Swanson. I mean, personally, couldn't pick a better local celebrity if you ask me. But that's not the point of this video. We are two small towns on the far southwest fringe of the Chicago suburbs. So basically, if you think about it from this way, from Chicago all the way out to us, there's towns and suburbs and towns and suburbs and towns and suburbs and towns and suburbs, and then you get out by us and you start to get a little bit more open land. And then once you go beyond us, so like you leave Shanahan and Minooka, there's 12 miles of cornfields until you get to Morris. And then after that, it is fucking corn until Iowa. Well, until the Rockies, really. Right? So we're on that edge. And so they're still very small towns. Combined, the two towns are only 25,000 people. I think 14,000 live in my town, the balance in Minooka. And they are conservative for the most part. They are filled with people who, A, hate the city of Chicago and bitch about everything that goes on in the city of Chicago. B, hate JB Pritzker and anybody that's a Democrat and bitches and moans about Democratic policies left and right. And who hate the fact that these two small towns, Shanahan and Minooka, give tax incentives, tax breaks to warehouses and factories and distribution centers and various businesses like that to set up shop here, right? Why are you giving them a tax break to come do business here? Because that's how you lure businesses into your community, right? So they hate giving out tax breaks. They hate the city of Chicago. They hate JB Pritzker, yet this is what we get. This was an article in one of the local Facebook pages. It was about Governor JB Pritzker saying that he doesn't want to give tax money to the Chicago Bears to build a new stadium. And if that means that they have to go to the to the state of Indiana, to Northwest Indiana to build a stadium, then that's where they got to go. Now, nobody thinks that they're actually going to Northwest Indiana. They may not stay in the city of Chicago, but I highly doubt they're leaving the state of Illinois. But Pritzker doesn't think that a multi-billion-dollar football team should get taxpayer funds to build a stadium where they're going to make even more money. They've got the money, they should do it. Let's read some of the comments. As the Bears sing, Indiana wants me. So do you want us to now give out taxpayer funds? Do you want JB Pritzker to give billions of dollars to the Chicago Bears to build a stadium? Seems the state of Indiana loves to work with the Bears. So do you want JB Pritzker, the Democratic governor of Illinois, to give billions of your taxpayer dollars to the Chicago Bears to build a new stadium? This person gets it. The Bears are worth over $6 billion. They don't need any state or local tax relief. Amen. Indiana looks better and better. Why? Because we won't give them billions of dollars? Of course, maybe they should follow his lead and tear the toilets out of the stadium to get some type of tax relief. Because people just have to be fucking idiots. Because he's giving the money to his friends in and from Ukraine. You want to talk about dumb as shit. Now you guys are going to accuse JB Pritzker of funding Ukraine? You can't possibly be that fucking stupid. You can't possibly be that stupid. When he gets out of office, he should get no pension. I mean, are you guys saying that he should give billions of your dollars to an organization that's worth $6 billion so that they can build a multi-billion-dollar stadium so they can enrich themselves by even more money? Is that what you're arguing? This person here, when Pritzker leaves office, I hope he goes to prison. A lot of Democrats clearing out the computer evidence. What are you talking about, dude? We're talking about whether or not the Bears should get tax dollars. Are you in favor of that or not? This guy needs to go. Ooh. Did you even read the article, or did you just see a picture of JB Pritzker and have a visceral reaction? Governor Taxon Screw has a lot of gall, doesn't he? The team should just go with the move to Indiana just because of this governor's arrogant attitude. He would likely find a way to raise taxes on them too. So are you once again arguing for billions of dollars to be given to the Chicago Bears to build a stadium? Sorry, Bears, he already gave everything to the illegals. Sounds like Scotty wants them to have some of his taxpayer funds as well. And he didn't give everything to the illegals. This is just dumb as shit. This guy, or this woman here, says that he's an idiot for not giving them tax money. He's an idiot for not publicly financing multi-billionaires and their new stadiums. This person says he was a moron. This person says he's an unbelievable idiot. I guess they're all in the camp of give our money to the Bears. I wish I was in Florida. Corrupt government. Nobody's stopping you from leaving, boo. There are planes and buses and trains and roads that lead out of the state of Illinois every day. Hasta lasagna, don't get any on you. I can't make any sense of it. These people out here bitch and moan about any company coming into their town that will eventually contribute to their tax base getting any kind of tax incentive. Now, Pritzker's got to go because he won't give billions of dollars in tax breaks, or not even tax breaks, billions of dollars in funding. A tax break is a completely different thing. A tax break is saying, okay, Amazon, you get to build a warehouse here, and you're not going to pay us any taxes for 15 years. After 15 years, it starts to kick in at the regular rate, but we're going to give you a 15-year break, right? Just to give you like a nice example of what we're talking about. These people lose their fucking minds over that. This wouldn't even be you don't have to pay taxes, Chicago Bears, for the next 15 years. This would be, here's, however many billions of dollars in actual taxpayer funds to go build your new stadium. And these people are losing their fucking minds. They all fucking hate Chicago in some way, shape, or form. So why the fuck do you even care about the Chicago Bears? B, are you honestly screaming from your pulpits that the governor of the state of Illinois should give billions of dollars in taxpayer funds to the Chicago Bears to build a stadium? Because that flies in the face of everything all of you fucking people constantly scream about on our local Facebook page. Whenever it comes to a warehouse or a factory, a distribution hub, I can't believe we gave them a tax break. You guys lost your fucking mind over okay, I live right along I-55. I lived at the crotch of I-55 and Bluff Road. I'm one block in from I-55. Directly across the highway is the Amazon distribution center that went in a couple of years ago. You guys lost your fucking mind that Amazon got all these breaks to move in here. When A, not only did they not even get a fucking tax break, but B, they paid for all of the road infrastructure improvement on that side of the highway. And now you guys are fucking screaming in the same community page because Pritzker won't give the Chicago Bears your money. You fucking people are insane.